All right, moms out there, as you're doing your budgets and you're guiding your family through the whole process, because let's be honest, you're the ones that making most of the purchases in the household. You're down and out, and you're like, well, we went over budget, or I had this category, I had to change to this, and I don't know what's happening, all that. You're doing great, okay? Don't have all this guilt around the budget. You're doing great. The mom guilt thing is talked about a lot, I know, on different aspects of life, but I hear a lot of moms talking to me about the budget, and they're like last month we didn't do one, and the month before we were off a little bit. Listen, it's never gonna be perfect, okay? So moms out there, don't put so much pressure on yourself. Number one, the fact that you're doing a budget is awesome. You're being intentional, you're trying, and you're gonna be okay. Now, when it comes to your kids and they want every little thing all the time, and you're like, it's not in the budget, it's not in the budget, and you're like, I just feel like I'm telling them no constantly. Like, what do I do? Here are 3 tips to help you train your kids on how to do a budget well and also fighting that mom guilt. Number 1, let them know the why. Okay, depending on their age, this conversation is gonna look a little different with your kids, but overall, they're gonna be like, well, Mom, why can't I have it? Because it's not in the budget. But then sit down with them like, hey, listen, this is what happens. Mom and Dad, we go to work, or Dad goes to work, or Mom goes to work, and we get paid, and we have a certain amount of money that is finite. You don't have to use the word finite. Let's be honest, they're kids. But say that is here, and we have to be very, very intentional with where everything is going. So that way you have food, we can keep this house, all of that. So there's only a certain amount of money we get to spend at the grocery store, and that cereal we can't buy. Or those pair of shoes are too expensive right now. And so what we have to do is we have to be very purposeful with where our money goes. Now you're probably thinking, oh my God, my kids, they're not gonna care about any of that. Some of them might not, but some of them actually will retain that information and start to understand, because instead of you just saying no, you're explaining the why behind it. Number 2, involve them in the process. So it may not be you actually sitting down with the budget and being like, hey, here's every dollar and here's all of every single thing we spend money on, but it's you talking about the budget. It's you even saying no to yourself at times, or saying yes and be like, oh good, it's in the budget, this is what we get to do, and just really involving them in those conversations is huge. And last but not least, start teaching them contentment. And this is a big one, and this is one, again, that's not a perfect science, but when kids are wanting all of these things and you're not able to pay for them because it's not in the budget, then I would ask some questions with them. Okay, number 1, why do you want that? And a lot of times it's because, well, my friend has that, or so-and-so. And start having those conversations of more the why behind their wanting things. And we all want stuff, right? I mean, that's not a bad thing, but to start training them for them to understand why they're wanting something. And at the end of the day, teaching them that stuff is not gonna buy you happiness. Like, it can be fun and we can enjoy it, but those pair of shoes, it's not gonna make your life perfect. It's not. And so teaching them those kind of things, and maybe on the flip side saying, hey, that's great if you want that pair of shoes, so why don't you do some chores and maybe I'll match you the amount of money that you save up to pay for the shoes, or maybe you can buy the shoes all on your own if you work for them. The point here is not getting hard on yourself as a mom as you are looking at the budget and dealing with it on a daily basis with your husband, but to say, hey, it's not gonna be perfect, we're gonna screw up, and when the kids are going bonkers next to me about it, how to really get them in the process of it and teaching them early. So if you want to know more about the subject and even the subject of contentment, make sure to check out my book, Love Your Life, Not Theirs. You can click the link below, get a copy for you, and you're probably thinking, I don't really need that, but I know someone who does. Then you buy them that book. Because let's be honest, we could all use a little more contentment and guilt-free living. YouTube, I know you're so discontent. You know what would make you content? Subscribe to my channel. It'll be fun. You should do it.